guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. One of you guys suggested that I do a video where I take a microscope and look at like my makeup and my skin and all that fun stuff. So I thought, you know what, that would be perfect to do for Halloween because it's kind of gross and yucky, and like I'm sure I'm gonna see things that I wish I did not see because I don't like creepy crawlies. I don't like thinking about there being germs and like things on my skin. Like obviously, like I can't. It grosses me out so much. But I'm gonna do this for you guys because I thought it would be fun for Halloween. Now the microscope I have is not an super intense one. I actually got one that you guys recommended. I went on Amazon and I got the little bee bird. It's actually like one of the ear cleaner things, but it does a pretty good job at like zooming in and focusing on stuff. Like it's not 100%, it's not like perfect, but it's not perfect quality, but I think it will do for the sake of the video. It's pretty fun. My husband and I were playing around with it yesterday. So I thought what I could do was show you guys what my skin looks like. And I have some really dirty like brushes and beauty sponges and some really old makeup, and then just some stuff I thought might look really pretty. And then I'm gonna do my makeup, and then we can see how different my skin looks with makeup on under a microscope. So yeah, let's jump into this. I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. Those things really gross me out, and so I'm just, ugh. Like I said, this is the little bee bird. It does come with like a little attachment to go on the end to like scoop out your ear stuff and whatnot, but I'm not gonna do that. But all right, let's start with just the back of my hand, just to see what the skin looks like on there. Oh look, you can see all these little hairs. It's weird because it's a little bit backwards from how I feel I should move, kind of like looking in a mirror, which is kind of weird. But I got some fuzzies on there. Okay, so back of the hand, not too creepy. Let's move on to the skin, up into the face. How weird, you can literally see like all of the little like creases and lines on my face. You can see all my pores. And right up under my eye here, so this is where my pores are the worst. Oh, on my nose, oh my goodness, you can see that I really need to clean those out. Now we're getting up into the eyebrow, and you can see all the individual hairs, including all the peach fuzzies and all the ones I need to remove. My eyebrows look really funky. They look so like thick and crazy looking. Then this is my forehead. You can see all the fine lines and wrinkles. My hairline. Okay, I think that's enough looking at my face. I can't do that anymore. It's too creepy. So my hand is a lot shakier than I ever thought it was. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of the other products. We've looked at my skin enough. I don't want to see anymore. It's too much. So I have this really old and super dirty Morphe M6 foundation brush. I haven't used this brush in a long time. It has not been cleaned in forever. But yeah, I don't use this brush anymore. So let's go ahead and just like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Look at all of those hairs. Look at, there's like fake eyelashes on it. Ooh, what is that? I don't even want to know what that is. We can literally see all of the foundation and stuff just caked in there. How nasty. So we go like right down in between some of these brushes. Oh, that's gross. I wish it was a little more in focus, but I think because I'm like right up in the brushes, it's too hard for it to focus that close, but oh, that's disgusting. I'm so glad I don't use this brush on my face. If I did, I would be throwing it out right now. Alright, so now I have this really, really old beauty blender. Also one that I don't use anymore. It's just been sitting to the side. Ooh, really gross. Ew, what is all that? Like there's chunks of stuff? No, thank you. This is really disgusting. Ew. Oh, here we're getting into some nasty, looks like maybe glitter, and I don't even know what. The creepy thing is looking at whatever that is right there, looking at it on the sponge, you can barely see it, and I guess it's probably like a chunk of eyelash glue or something. It's my fingernail. There's hairs all over it. Oof. And to think that, ew, what is that? To think that I use these things on my face. I mean, obviously I don't use this sponge and I don't use that brush, but nasty. That's disgusting, guys. I don't even want to know what the one that I actually use on my face looks like. Like, I do not want to look at it because I don't want to know. So then I found this really old Z palette. I don't even know how old these shades are, but I've had this palette for a really long time. So this is like a highlighter shade. And it's actually really, really pretty. I've got a couple of things that I thought maybe we could look at that would be pretty. This kind of looks like a sparkly, like marble or granite or something. I don't know, some kind of stone that's sparkly. It looks very pretty. And the same with this. This is a sparkly eyeshadow. Also very, very pretty. Now this is just a matte eyeshadow with some shimmer from the other shades all over it. It almost looks like skin. Like seriously, that looks like skin. But I'm looking at this one right here. Look. Does that not look like skin though? Like how creepy is that? And this one's just like super dry and crusty looking. I honestly haven't used these shades in forever. Okay, let's try another really pretty shimmery one. I thought this would be gorgeous. So this is ColourPop's Flexitarian. This is one of their most beautiful highlights. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. Like you can just see how much shimmer is in there. Wish I had a brand new one of these because I feel like you'd be able to actually see all of the flecks of gold and stuff, like the individual flecks. But because this one is older and been used so much, all the flecks are kind of like melded together now. But it's very pretty. I want to see what that looks like on my finger. Okay, so there's what it looks like on the finger. So pretty. I like this a lot better than the gross stuff, not gonna lie. Okay, one more thing to look at. I thought we could look at a couple lip glosses. This is a Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collection lipstick. I don't know that I've ever actually really worn this, maybe once or twice with some other stuff. So this is in the shade I Gotta Go. It's a very pretty bronzy shade. So in the bottle, it looks very pretty, nice and shiny. There's a lot of flecks in there. You can definitely see that there's some stuff on the packaging itself. And then I just swatched some on my hands. Let's take a look at that swatch. You can see all the individual little flecks of color in there. There's a big glob of it right there. You can see all the individual little glitter pieces. Didn't realize how much you could see my skin through this shade though. Like, I felt like this shade was a pretty good coverage, but when you're looking at it, you can see my skin quite a bit through all that glitter. You can even tell that the color itself is just chunks of glitter. It's not even like a colored lipstick. It's clear with chunks of glitter to give it that color. Or chunks of bronze, I guess. I like looking at these things, they're very pretty. Okay, and one last thing is another lipstick. This one, or lip gloss actually. This one is super old. This is from ColourPop. It's in the shade Atta Girl, and it's supposed to be like very glittery. It's supposed to be just basically a glittery top coat. I feel like this one is kind of gross now because I've used it. I used a lot of it, and it's really, really old. So there's what it looks like on the skin. Actually, doesn't really look like anything except for a few like glitter chunks here and there. Just kind of glossy. Ew, what is that though? Something that probably isn't supposed to be part of it. Kind of gross. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead now and do my makeup, and then I'll come back and we'll look at the difference and kind of what my skin, what my brows and stuff look like with makeup on. Alright guys, I have got my makeup on, so let's go ahead and take a look at my skin and just kind of see the difference. Okay, so you can tell right here that you can still see all of like my pores and stuff, but everything looks a lot more matte than it did before. Can't even really see the color difference. Oh, but you can tell right here that we're getting into the highlight. It looks super duper pretty. Looks kind of like mermaid scales. But like you could still see all of my pores and stuff. So my skin really pretty much looks the same, just more matte, more even skin toned. And then of course you've got the shimmery highlight. Let's move up into the eyebrow. Ooh, my eyebrow looks nasty. You can see all of the like hairs and product in there, all the brow pencil coating on those hairs, along with all the powders and glitters that have ended up in my brows. Ooh. It's kind of disgusting. I don't like looking at it that close at all. Let's look at my eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow is super duper pretty. I love how you can just see all of the glitter. You can see all the glitter that's on my lash extensions. So not cool. It kind of looks like a shimmery dinosaur or something. Super pretty. Let's look at my lipstick too. You can like see how dry and cracked my lips are. Like they're not cracked, but you can see all the like creases and lines in them. Because I used a matte lipstick, you can really see all the lines and you can tell how dry they are, and they could use a little hydration. Especially because I have multiple layers of lipstick on right now. Different colors included. But overall my skin, like nothing looks that different. Obviously my brows probably are the most gross after putting makeup on. My skin pretty much looks the same. It looks actually really nice and smooth. The lips don't look too bad, a little dry and crusty, but the brows are a little on the nasty side. Anyways guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And let me know if you want me to look at any other things under the microscope, anything gross and nasty. But I thought this was so fun for Halloween because it is so kind of gross and nasty and creepy and things that I don't ever want to really think about. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.